For the last couple of months, I've been reading one of those, what we call them a promotional liner. And I'll go, don't forget, Friday, November 11th, it's WWE SmackDown.
Woo!
And then you're supposed to go, woo.
We did.
I did.
That was really pathetic.
We did.
We have a guest here. You're embarrassing me. Let's try
We only have two people.
Tonight, Gainbridge Fieldhouse, it's WWE SmackDown.
Woo!
That's very
better.
Nice. It needs work. Our guest is Braun Strowman, who is certainly one of the largest muscled gentlemen ever to be in this room. And very, very handsome
fit.
man. And as much as I'd like to talk about you, Braun, it's my understanding that your dad is considered to be the greatest slow-pitch softball player of all time.
Correct.
That is just amazing.
He was voted by his peers in the USSSA for Player of the Decade in the 1980s. I believe he still holds the USSSA home run record. His lifetime batting average was .685, and he averaged a home run every 2.3 at bats. So
wow,
it's pretty good.
Now, is he of your significantly muscular?
He's not
build?
quite the meat castle that I am.
And you are indeed a meat castle.
My dad's 71 years old. Let's see, 6'6" and like 290 pounds at 71. Still regular in the gym 3-4 days a week. So.
Wow.
Adjusted for inflation, that's like 7'2". Like a 71-year-old at 6'6". In today's inches.
I mean, he's still the most terrifying human being that's ever walked the earth to me.
Wow. Now, does he have a jutting, substantial beard like you do?
Yes, he does. It is just a little bit more bleached than mine by the Lord at this point.
I see.
That's so scary. Thanksgiving at your house must be like Halloween.
No
I can't
joke.
even imagine that.
Well, it's quite the feast. There's quite a large amount of caloric intake
I
at
bet.
the Strowman family table.
And you are a man of substantial muscle. Let's face it. As you referred to yourself, a meat castle. You do have, as I indicated, a substantial beard. Now, do your opponents take advantage of that? What is your?
A few have been silly enough to attempt to grab my beard. That is, it is very sacred. I mean, this is quite the luscious growth of fur that I have on my chin.
It looks very soft for a beard.
It is. You want to touch it?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see this.
Oh, God, I did not know I was going to be into that. My goodness.
But no, you grab a hold of the beard, and then the next thing that comes are these hands, and nobody really likes getting them.
Yeah, I'm afraid to even make fun of it. It looks great. Because I know in the NFL, for example, if you've got hair sticking around your helmet, fair game.
Yep.
They can grab it and pull on it.
I mean, in WWE, it's fair game, but it's not a wise decision. We'll just leave it at that.
Again, I can't even. All I'm going to say is how handsome you are.
In the words of the Incredible Hulk, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Okay, all right. Our guest, Braun Strowman, is going to be part of a huge event this evening, Gainbridge Fieldhouse, and it will be televised. But you got to go see it
Fox,
in person
yeah.
to get the full benefit. And this, it's not a pay-per-view event. So you can, but you can go down and see it live and in person.
Absolutely, yeah. Still some tickets available. It said come out and check it out. It's the first time, Friday Night SmackDown has been here in, I believe, almost 4 years. So all the WWE superstars on SmackDown are going to be out. There's a new tournament starting tonight. We got an awesome show lined up, and some poor fool's going to have to step in the ring in front of the Monster Among Men. And I'm going to do what I do.
Oh, my.
I feel sorry for this poor guy.
I've got to think there's like a terrible lottery going around right now. Guys pulling straws for who has to face the monster. Now we're like 7 kind of buff dudes in Indianapolis. They're like, hey, this is my shot.
I'm not even in contention. I think I'm going to leave the zip code just in case.
Yeah, just in case I get drafted into that.
Am I
they
right?
Start pulling from the crowd. I'm out.
Are you the one that pulled the kid out of the crowd? And
Correct. Yes.
Tell me that story again.
WrestleMania. So I didn't have a partner. I don't play well with others.
I can imagine.
And they kind of left it up to the last minute, and they told me, yeah, just pick somebody out of the crowd. So I made this young man's dreams come true. an opportunity to come out, step on stage. We were in New Orleans in front of 79,000 people, and what a story he had to tell when he went back to school the next week.
It's like that guy that played drums for The Who.
Yeah.
When Keith Moon famously passed out.
I was going to say it was kind of like a Simon and Garfunkel situation, where you're the Paul Simon of that situation.
Or the Garfunkel. No, yeah, he would be the Paul
he would
Simon.
be the
You're
Paul
correct.
Simon,
Yeah, just bring up someone else to sing the high parts.
Yeah.
Now, DJ, would you step in the ring with him if you were there and that was your moment?
Does he know I'm coming? If he can't see me, maybe. Like I'm maybe.
No,
like,
but you could partner up.
Oh yeah. No, I would totally cheer while he decimated people.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? I was born for the cheerleader role.
You could high five from
loud,
the corner.
I'm
Yeah.
very cocky.
Yeah.
I could throw powder. I could Mr. Fuji some idiot's eyes if he had to.
Our guest is
Imagine that's
Braun
gonna come up.
Strowman, and I wanted to say, Braun, I was talking to him off the air, and I said, by the way, since you were last in Cambridge Fieldhouse, they've done a massive remodel. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. But I don't know what they've done with respect to getting from your green room area, your prep area, to the stage.
Hopefully they got some signs up. A lot of the big arenas we get into, and it turns into a labyrinth, and that's what I said talking with you. I find myself noticing the same things as I'm walking around, and I realize, like, oh, I've been walking in a circle for 45 minutes trying to find out how to get into the
It's
bowl.
sort of a Spinal Tap moment. And in the movie Spinal Tap, remember they're backstage and they keep walking. That was based on a true story.
Arenas are so weird because, like, you get lost in them, and if you walk out the wrong door, you can be, like, in a different town.
Yeah.
Like,
And can't get back in.
Yeah, you're like, well, I was in this arena, and then I walked out of an Italian restaurant, and now I don't know where I am.
It's a great spot, though. You're going to really like it. And people will be able to see you live and in person. Now, do you have any idea exactly when you're up and what the schedule is?
Not yet. The powers that be haven't graced me with what I have tonight on as far as segments on the show, and I like it that way. I like improv. I'd rather just kind of show up and here, this is what we want. Get out there, have some fun, get the people excited, and you know that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, our job is to put smiles on people's faces, and I'm pretty good at it.
I bet you are. Now, I'm sure you get asked this all the time, but I'll ask it again. Pre-game, a ritual, if you will. Is there a certain thing you like to eat? Are there certain weights you like to lift? Do you have anything special you do?
I try. I don't like having too much food or anything on my stomach when I go out there. It makes me sluggish and slows me down. So usually I'll eat when I get to the building, and then I probably won't eat within 5 hours of when I have to work, wrestle, and stuff like that, just because I don't want the food sitting on my stomach. But usually the day before TV, I'll really low carb that day, so kind of deflate, and that's why I feel like, thanks for the compliment this morning, I feel flat this morning, is the saying in the bodybuilding world where you're deflated. So now I haven't eaten yet. I got up this morning, did an hour of fasted cardio. We'll get done with media. I'll eat a big high carbohydrate, fast, sugary carbohydrate meal, and it'll load all my cells back up with glycogen, and I'll walk out there looking like the Incredible Hulk or better, hopefully.
When he goes low like that, I get scared.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
He's between me and the door. This could be it for me.
that like low bass one. You're like, yeah, no, that's spooky.
I'm doing a lot of fear-based laughter right now because I just don't know what else to do.
Braun Strowman is our guest, and look for him live on stage, Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Tickets still available. It'll be a great event, and officially, it is known as SmackDown. How long have you been doing it?
Oh, let's see. So this coming July will be a decade that I've been with WWE. So it's crazy to really think about. Like you said, like for me, like I was away from WWE for the last year. I just came back about 6 or 7 weeks ago. And it was a nice time for me to have take a step back, because the first 6 years that I've been on TV with WWE, I'd won every title except one. I beat everybody that WWE had to wrestle. And everything was going by so fast. It's like you're on the Autobahn doing 200 mile an hour with blinders on. You got tunnel vision. For that time away, being able to take a step back and go, holy cow. Like, I did a lot of stuff. I've wrestled on every continent on this earth. I filled up 4 passports full of visas. I've main evented and sold out. You name it, arena, I've been there. I've done it. And then now coming back home to the WWE, having a new mindset, a new outlook, I've really completely rechanged the way my physique is with my muscles and things like that, and now coming back is bringing the best package of Braun Strowman that I can to the TV for the WWE universe. Because at the end of the day, I love this. I was put on this earth to be a WWE superstar, and I'm proud to go out there and represent this company, travel around the world and do what we do, because it is an unbelievable job. There's nothing like it on earth. You walk out there, the energy of the fans, the crowd going crazy, nothing can mimic it. It's so special, and that's what I said. Tickets available tonight. Come out, partake in that. Come feel the energy. Get lost in the sauce. Get caught up in the moment and have fun. That's what it is. That's what WWE is a fun, family-friendly environment. And I tell everybody, wrestling is like ice cream. Everybody likes ice cream. It's just a matter of what flavor you like. And the cool thing is that our locker room has every flavor of scoop ice cream that you could think of. So no matter what walk of life that you like, you want to watch, we have it. Come out, enjoy the show, have fun, and let's all do this together.
All right. And you've probably been in hundreds of locker rooms.
Yes.
Let's go way back, maybe pre-WWE. I'll bet there were some really bad locker rooms.
I've been in some, yeah, you name it. That's what I said. Coming from the strongman world, doing some of the independent circuits in the wrestling and things like that, from changing in back stalls of, yeah, feed buildings, you name it.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, not even changing. Like, I've done strongman competitions where, like, I had to get out of the car and just go lift in a parking lot, get back in the car, and drive to the next town.
Was this always your
dues.
Definitely paid my dues. That's what I said. And then, yeah, you name it. Like I said, but there's something, it doesn't matter. To me, it could be a porta-john. The locker room is the locker room, and it's something special. Like, I've been a part of team sports. I've been a part of individual competition, and there's just something special about that locker-hood camaraderie, knowing that we're all going out there. We're putting our lives on the line in the name of entertainment to make people smile, and it's something special.
Who's the heaviest opponent you've ever had to pick up?
Oh, so it's going to be a toss-up between Giant Omos and the Big Show. So I'll just talk about Omos because it's the most recent one. This past weekend, we were in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Crown Jewel, and I wrestled. He's taller than Big Show, and Big Show might have weighed more, I believe, in his prime. I believe Big Show was over 500 pounds, but Omos weighed in at 416 pounds this past weekend. He's 7'3". He makes me look like a child. And it's for one of the first and only times in my entire life that I've had to fight this uphill battle with someone that is bigger than me. And I mean, when I'm talking bigger than me, like, it's not eye to eye looking at somebody. It's nose to chest. I walked up to him and literally my nose is in his chest, and I was just like, holy cow, this is... I've been around the world, like I said, with strongman wrestling, and I've seen and been in locker rooms and shared the ring with big human beings. This guy is on a whole nother level of big.
Did you win?
I did win.
Yeah.
He whooped my butt for a good 6 or 7 minutes until I got lucky and I caught him, picked him up, power slam, 1, 2, 3, and it was thunderous.
I saw the video. It's unbelievable.
I have a question, just because like, you're an enormous human, and when you're facing someone that much bigger than you, is there just like a split second where you kind of want to ride on his shoulders? Because I'm kind of experiencing that right now. Like right now. Like I'm not going to. I'm an adult. But like a part of me is like, he could carry me if I got sleepy. And I've never had that. And it's weird.
Uppies.
Yeah, a little bit.
Braun Strowman is our guest, distinguished wrestler.
Very tall man. My nose would not be at his chest if I stood up.
I'm not going to go there.
You've got to one-up my offer every time.
Braun, just before you go out, just real quick, I know you've got to go here. I'll be quick here. Just before you go out, do you do like some weightlifting? Is there like a specific thing you like to do to get your body loose and ready to go?
Yeah, usually I'll try and find one of the tractor trailers that hauls the rings around. I'll do a couple deadlifts with it, you know, one-arm press. Loosen up. Find some of the rigging, do some curls. You know, if you check out any of my past stuff, you've seen... if it's not bolted to the ground, that I'm going to pick it up, use it for a weapon, warm up with it, whatever. They call me the monster of all monsters for a reason. Tune in. You'll find out.
Ooh.
Again, he goes deep. I get scared. That's tonight, Gainbridge Fieldhouse SmackDown with Braun Strowman. Thanks so much for coming in, Braun. What a great pleasure. Next time you come by, come on in a little early. We can talk all morning. I loved it. It's great talking to you.